Okay, so what I've been doing is really diving into the core wounds that we hold, the stories that we tell ourselves that are not true, and what to actually do to get to the other side of it. What can we do to free ourselves from it and actually heal, which means hold ourselves, encourage ourselves, accept ourselves, love ourselves. That is what the word heal means to me. So the card that I chose today is trusting. So we either feel anxious or we trust. And I'm going to read what I mean by that. So place your hand on your heart. Take some nice, full, deep breaths. These trees are hilarious. I'm like I'm in the jungle. Okay, so I just want to read this to you. You're believing you are not worthy of being loved. That is not true. It never was. This causes you to feel anxious. So you feel anxious when you're believing that you don't deserve to be loved, you're not worthy of being loved. You were hurt and harmed by others, and that is not okay. You were not taught how to love and be loved. You did not learn that men and women love and appreciate one another. You did not see people pouring into one another. So, really sit with, how did your parents treat themselves? How did they treat one another? And how were you treated? And this is going to be a really good way to see what you believe you deserve. Because that is what those are the stories that you told yourself growing up, is what, like I said, how your mom and dad treated one another, how they treated themselves, and how you were treated. You were believing stories that are not true. You are living within these limits, and now it's time to free yourself from that fuckery. Okay, so the parts of you that haven't healed yet: blame yourself, please others, try to save others, or think you need others. Over time, this will cause you to chase love, run from love, prey upon others, or allow others to prey upon you. It's time to be poured into and loved. So the kicker here is, you're never going to find true, meaningful love until you really, truly love yourself. And it's a process. It's a daily process, because what happens is, like, healing hurts. It hurts, it's painful, because what we're actually doing is we're breaking addictions to our thought patterns. We're breaking addictions to habit patterns. We're breaking addictions to needing, like, thinking that we need another person to fill us up. And I'm going through this right now. I'm realizing, the abusive relationships that I've been in, not physical abuse, but mental and emotional abuse. To me, like, if you hit me, I know that's wrong and I'll fucking leave. But what I didn't know is it wasn't okay to belittle someone and neglect someone and reject someone and be so fucking selfish that everything had to revolve around you. I didn't know that that wasn't okay, because that is what I learned. That is what I learned, and that is what I became addicted to. I actually was addicted to serving somebody and to pleasing somebody. And there was always this, what can I do to get them to love me? That is how I grew up. That is how I've been in every relationship. What can I do to get them to love me? Because I didn't feel like I was worthy of being loved. And so what I continued to do was connect to my heart and align with the divine. I continue every single day to put my hand on my heart, and I feel the emotions and I notice the thoughts. And so that's what I've done, is I've created a chart with all of these different 8 layers of the lies that we tell ourselves, the things that we learned that are not true, and the truth. Like, the truth is, you are safe and you are appreciated, but we're trying to get this in the world. We're not trying to get this from the divine. And when you get it from the world, it's never going to last. But when you get it from the divine, it It never fades. Like, those levels of love are real. And, you can call it God, but you don't have to. You can call it the divine, but you don't have to. Call it soul, call it guides, call it whatever you want to call it. It's never mattered what we call it. What matters is that we connect to it. And we connect to it through our hearts. This is what I believe Jesus was here to tell us. Is I believe Jesus was talking about the kingdom is in our hearts. Heaven is in our hearts. It's here in this moment. So when you embody this moment, meaning you're using your senses, when you're really engaged in your senses, you're here in your body, you are no longer in your thoughts. So you're moving from your head into your heart, into your body. So when you smell the air, when you taste your food, when you listen to the birds, when you look at the beautiful leaves, when you feel the air on your face, you are in the moment and you are in your body and you are then grounded. And when you're grounded, you start to notice what the truth is. And like I said, the truth will set you free, but the truth hurts first. Because then you realize, holy shit, I've been chasing this person. I feel like I need this person. I'm trying to change myself to get these people to like me. And then you start to realize that as long as the divine loves me, nothing else matters. And when you're truly in love with yourself and in love with the divine in the moment, then when it's time, the right person will find you. I believe this. I don't know. Will I be single for the rest of my life? Totally possible. Totally possible. That may be what my soul is choosing for me. Or tomorrow, the man of my dreams could show up and be like, let's do this, sister. You're beautiful. I'm hoping it's not. Anyway, that was so fucking cringe. Oh, God, but that's how my brain works. So anyway, when you know that you're beautiful, when you know you're special, when you know you're lovable, you don't need someone else to share it with you or tell you those things. This is where I went wrong, though. I didn't think I needed those things from another person because I believed it on some level. But then I was with people who never said it to me. I've never been complimented by a man. Well, I shouldn't say that. By a really good, wholehearted man. Like, when they want something from you, yeah, they'll compliment you. But there are those people that are so unhealed. And those are the people that I would be with. Never compliment me, never tell me I was pretty, never tell me I was kind, never tell me I was generous, never tell me I was a good person, never tell me those things. But they kept telling me stories that would make me feel bad for them so that I would fill them up and I would lift them up. That's not a man. That's a hurt little boy. I'm not here to fucking be your mama. I am not here to be your mom. I am here to find a man who has healed, who can pour into a woman and is waiting for a woman to pour into him. Because I'm a very generous, loving person. Very generous and loving person. But I get to now wait for the person who will pour into me because I will be pouring into him because that's what I always do. But I won't be doing it out of a place of need and lack. I'll be doing it for myself first. You fill yourself up first, and then you have more to give to other people. It's like don't pour from an empty cup, right? You give to others from the overflow. And that is really important to learn in relationships. And a lot of us were not taught that as we were growing up. We were taught to serve. We were taught to obey. We were taught to, shut up, sit down, and listen, or else. And we didn't really even know what the or else meant. But all we knew is we weren't being poured into. We weren't being held, we weren't being encouraged, we weren't being accepted, we weren't being loved, we were being